So many times in our thinking when we see that dream showed Brother Branham on the white horse going as far to the west as he could go and then turning, amen. And he says, we've gone to far west. If we go any farther, we'll be back east. That is going through the Pacific Ocean back east, but that's not how we go back east. Brother Branham said you turn at the west coast and go right back to Jerusalem again. So there's not going back east is not going across the Pacific Ocean. Going back east is turning at the west at the opening of the seals, turning at the west and riding back. And that's why Brother Branham said she'll ride back one of these days. She'll ride right back. She sure will. Why? She's turning at the west. And going back where? Back to where it all started in Jerusalem. And this spirit of Elijah, which is the spirit of Christ, will be upon this church until that Elijah rises with Moses and Elijah. And if you think about the message, the way the message has traveled and spread, the message at the opening of the word, when Brother Branham was out west and received the commission, amen, to go back and to open the seals, it went from west. He said we went as far west. Brother Branham preached in Los Angeles. I mean, he got all the way out there, and he preached birth pains all the way out in Los Angeles. And it turned at the west. And that message has been traveling in all nations and covering the globe. Where did it turn? Where did it turn from church ages to bride? Where did it turn from denominations to the word? Where did it come back to Christ in his church again? It turned at the west, amen. It traveled as far as it could west. It turned at the west, and now for almost 60 years, it's been going back, and it'll keep going back until it gets back to Jerusalem. But how has it been traveling, amen? And what vessels has the message been traveling? It's not in the vessel, amen, of Malachi 4, Brother Branham. It's in the vessel of the bride. The bride's been carrying the message. The bride's been spreading the gospel. The bride has evangelized South America, Europe, amen, amen, all through Russia, into Asia, amen. And it's coming back, friends. It's coming right back to Jerusalem. Somebody asked me before, what will that look like? How will the bride? Brother Branham said the Gentiles will take the gospel right back to the Jews. I don't know what the handoff will look like. I don't know if it's physical. I don't know if we just carry it until he takes us and they pick it up. I have no idea. All I know is that spirit is riding in this bride. It's been riding. It turned at the west and it's riding back to the east. It's going back to where it started to pick up the 144,000 to bring in the millennium. Amen. And that spirit has not stopped riding when the prophet left. It's been riding in and through his bride. That's why he says he'll ride his church right to glory in the resurrection, because this is the resurrection.